Hello curl friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. I do need to make note that I am coming off of a pretty severe cold, flu-like symptoms. I am feeling a lot better, but I do still sound nasally, as you could probably tell, and my voice probably sounds pretty husky. So we are going to try to work through this the best that we can. I might have to use some cough drops or some gum, something like that, to keep my throat moist and everything like that, so I'm not coughing, but we'll work through this the best we can. And let's get into this product review. All right, I had to pop in a cough drop already, but I did have a viewer towards the end of 2023 ask me if I would try the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree line. Now, I think she was referring more specifically to the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Lavender and Mint line. So I did pick that up. I have just the travel size of the shampoo and the conditioner, but the other stylers, I picked up like the full size. I got mine online at Ulta. That's just pretty convenient for me, and plus I like the fact that I can use my points and everything like that. But let's get into the specs of this shampoo and we'll continue from there. This is a hydrating and soothing shampoo. It is safe for color treated hair. Apply a small amount to damp hair and lather and rinse completely. So pretty simple directions and everything like that. I have used this where I've just like lathered with it once, and I've also done it where I've done a double cleanse. Both ways I think it has worked well as a cleanser. It does cleanse my hair. It is moisturizing, like it isn't stripping at all. You could use this if you wanted to wash your hair probably every day, but I wouldn't recommend washing your hair every day. But this is a good daily moisturizing shampoo. By the way, the small one does retail for $8. It's a 2.5 ounce, and the larger one, the 10.1 ounce, retails for $21.50. Moving on to the conditioner, this is a hydrating and soothing conditioner. It's safe for color treated hair. Apply a small amount to clean damp hair, massage, and rinse completely. Once again, this is a 2.5 ounce, and this one retails for $9 on the Ulta's website, and the larger one, the 10.1 ounce, retails for $23. This is a very good conditioner. It is a very rich conditioner in my opinion. It does leave my hair tend to feel like seaweed. Some people really enjoy that. I tend to get a little nervous that may be over conditioning, but as long as you're careful with the stylers, I don't think that's an issue with this. So yeah, these are a good shampoo and conditioner set. I apologize I didn't get a shower scene with those products. It's just, I'm doing the best I can today. So let's move on to the stylers. I clearly have my hair very wet. I will probably spray it down again before I go in with brush styling, but let's go into this cream. This is the Lavender Mint Taming Cream. It's a hydrating and controlling of rich styling cream infused with Manoi, Paqui, and jojoba oils. I probably mispronounced the Paqui one. It helps to fight frizz, tame curls and waves, and nourish your hair without weighing it down. Apply small amount evenly to damp hair, and you can air dry, diffuse, or style as desired. By the way, this is a 3.4 ounce container and it retails for $21.50. So these products are, in my opinion, a bit more pricey. But let's go in with this conditioner or this cream. I've applied these, or I've used these products. This will be my third time. And the first time I put them in, I used all three of these stylers. And then the second time, I just used this cream and the gel. My eyes are watering, sorry. It's just cold, sorry. Going in with this amount. This time I am going to be going in with the cream and the gel, and then we're going to see if we can refresh with the foam. By the way, I was requested to look at this cream for one and the foam. Those were the two products that I was requested to review. The person who requested these, I don't think they were aware that there was a gel in this line, if I am correct. So yeah, I found a gel, and I really like using gel, so I wanted to make sure to incorporate that if I could. I'm just brushing this through my hair now, just trying to distribute it a little bit more. I do find that it soaks into the hair very well. I don't feel it sitting on top or being too heavy. Now my hair is drying out some, and I am actually going to section it up, or section my hair. And I'm actually trying to do my sections a little bit differently than I have been. I'm keeping the top section the same for the most part, but I am trying to do flat sections or horizontal sections around my hair. line. I'm not going to show you that right now because I've never done it in front of the camera in this position. I've always done it in my bathroom. So I want to practice a little before I show you. It's really not a new technique to the curly hair world. It's just new to me, basically. I just found that when I was doing it where I do half my head, I like that. It's fast for me, but I felt like it was also kind of clumping my curls more than I wanted it to, because like I had curl clump families that were being extra clumped, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to see if this is a viable alternative for brush styling. It does take a little bit more time, in my opinion, with this sectioning, but we'll see if it's worth it. All right, I have the section out and my hair is definitely drying out. So I'm going to be wetting each section and using my brush. I am using the newer Bounce Curl brush. I've been practicing with that, none of it with it on camera, none of the products that you've seen me review yet. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, I'm not going to show this brush styling for you guys today. Okay, so once again, I just finished brush styling with this Bounce Curl brush. And in my opinion, this cream from the past experience didn't give me like really good curl clumps. And I'm hoping this one will be different. This experience will be different. I'm not doing too much different to my styling routine than the last experiment that I did with this off camera, but I'm still hoping this will be a little bit different. Can never tell whether, and you know, curly hair, I've said this before, curly hair is never the same way twice. But yeah, so we're going to get into applying the gel now. I wet my hair down as I did each section for my brush styling, but I am going to wet my hair down even more. I have found that I feel like this line has tended to give me a little bit stringy curls, and I'm trying to avoid that. I tend to get that fairly easily anyways, which is why I like to style on soaking wet hair. Probably more wet than some people prefer, but let's get into this gel here. This is a Lavender Mint Defining Gel. It provides lightweight frizz control. This is a lightweight, crunch-free styler infused with Manoi, Picui, I don't know, and jojoba oils to help combat frizz and add shine and define texture. It provides deep hydration to quench and control dry, unruly hair. It's evenly distribute the gel through your damp hair and from scalp to ends and style as desired. This container is 6.8 fluid ounces and it retails for $21.50 then. This gel is a like a more runny consistency than some gels. It's not like a super tacky gel. It kind of reminds me of like the, in consistency, it reminds me of the Washday Advanced Climate Control. I don't know if you could see that very well. I'm going in with about a nickel-sized amount on one side of my hair. Because this is so lightweight and it does distribute very easily, I could brush style this in. I feel like it would be a gel that you could do that with. However, as I said before, this whole line has tended to kind of steer towards the direction of giving me stringy curls, and I find that if I brush style a gel through, that kind of just is another thing that might add to the stringy curls for me, so I don't want to do that. Once again, going in with another nickel-sized amount. The first time I applied these products, I'm not sure if I said this to you guys yet, but the first time I applied these products, I did in the order I normally would do. I did the cream, and then I did the gel, and then I also did the mousse or foam. However, we're going to get into this a little bit later, but I discovered I didn't read the directions really when I first applied these products. So after I read the directions, after applying them the first time, I'm like, oh, I think this foam is more of a refresh product. So, and I went in quite heavily with the foam. So we're going to save that for another day. I'm going to get to that later. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's finish applying a little bit more gel. I'm going to flip upside down and apply the last little bit there. I'm going in with about another nickel-sized amount, and we're just going to glaze that over and then scrunch in these ends. Now, as I'm scrunching my hair, I can hear a little squishing sound, not a lot, but I do feel like my curls are looking a little stringy, and it's frustrating. Maybe they won't look that way once I, diffuse my hair and everything like that, but I just don't feel like they're clumping as I would like to see it. And I have tried this combination with a different brush styling method and brush, so I don't think it's that. I think it's these products. All right, I have my wet plop on. I have, once again, wet plopped with these before and done this routine without wet plopping. So I feel like I've tried a lot of variables, but we are gonna leave this on for about 10 minutes and then I'll diffuse and I'll come back and I'll show you my styled results. All right, girlfriends, we are back with my hair fully diffused. And I gotta say, I am surprised because this is not the results I got before. There are several things that are different. First of all, when I had diffused my hair before, either when I did all three products together or just the cream and the gel, I felt like this producty feeling on my hair and I have no idea what it was. Like, I don't know if it was the cream or the gel. I assume since I got it even when I didn't use the mousse, it must not be the mousse. But I did not get that feeling at all today. Now, when I had originally gotten that producty feeling as I was drying my hair, it did not last. It did not stay. By the time I had finished diffusing my hair, it had long gone. So, and I've had that happen before with other products. I don't remember exactly which ones off the top of my head. So it's not entirely new, but it's not something I get very often. So anyways, the other thing I am surprised about is my curls are not stringy this time. For once, they don't even look remotely close to stringy. Let me give you a closer up look. For the most part, they are very nice, juicy, plump curls. There are a few bits, I don't know, right here. I think that one just got missed in the brush styling. So, or maybe some other product. I'm not really sure, but that's very minimal. That's really the only spot I saw. Obviously my front area is a little bit more curly. I will show you the back. My back sections just don't curl as much, especially in this colder months and everything. So I have good definition. I like a healthy shine to my hair, not a fake shine. I do have good volume. Even without using a mousse or foam at this point, I have very good volume because these products are lightweight in my opinion. My hair does feel very soft, and I've had trouble in the past when trying these of having it hold up really. My curls kind of fell out the other times I used it, but I haven't had this look before when I tried these. So maybe it'll hold up better. We'll see. Now, as far as the scent, today I didn't notice it because I'm so plugged up, but before when I have used these products, they do smell very tea tree-like, in my opinion. Now it says there's a lavender mint scent in there. I can maybe pick out the mint, but I'm picking out mainly tea tree and mint and not so much the lavender scent. Anyways, it does kind of remind me a little bit of almost like a medicated Vicks smell. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way about tea tree and mint, but the combination between the two. But it's just not my favorite scent, and they are strong. Like, the gel is very strong. Now, today I almost forgot to tell you because I didn't notice it because I'm, as I said, stuffed up. But it does linger in your hair. I've noticed before in the past. So if that's not a scent that you're fond of, just keep that in mind. Now, I do have this product here that I've kind of mentioned about, the Curl Refresh Foam. And the first time I applied these products, I used this as the last product after the cream and the gel. And I did kind of go heavy-handed with it. My curls were much more like over moisturized almost. Like they were heavy. My hair was heavy. It didn't really feel producty after it was dried, but it was just my hair felt weighed down. So then as I was preparing this video and before my other wash day, I looked at the directions for this. Should read the directions first, maybe it might help. I saw that this was more of a refresh product, which is clearly in the title. Should have given me a clue. So I did not use this the second time I experimented with these products. I just used the cream and gel then. So for this video, we are going to stop back. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or the following day, so like day 3 hair. Whenever I feel like my hair could possibly use a refresh, we're going to go in with this then and see how that does. So I'm not big on refreshing if you know me at all, but we're going to give this a try and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So stay tuned, stick around, and let's see what we have coming up here. Okay, girlfriends, I am back for day 3 hair using the Paul Mitchell Lavender Mint line. And I said I was going to try to refresh with another product, but I just want to show you what my hair is looking like so far. Since my hair is in the back mainly right now, I'm just going to show you the back of my hair first, and then we'll get towards the front here in a minute. And yes, I still have remnants of my cold here, so I'm going to sound a little husky. Okay, this held up far better than I expected, I will say that. The other 2 times that I've done this with these products, actually both times, like I said, it was more stringy both times, and my curls fell out by day 2. I mean, because my curls were more stringy, I didn't have this curl definition that I have currently. Now, I will say the top has kind of gotten a bit more wonky. This was that piece that was wonky to begin with, but like there's just a little bit more frizz going on there. This is kind of clumped together, but it's just not like I normally like my top section to be. And normally I would be having more of a side part than this, but we're going to work on trying to fix it from this point. I think it's not the center part, it's kind of a side part, but not as deep of a side part as I usually do. But we are going to work on applying our refresh product. This is the Lavender Mint Curl Refresh Foam. It revives and enhances your texture. This is a fragrant, revitalizing foam that calms the mind as it revives fullness and texture, bringing your curls and natural waves back to life between washes. It also contains that Manoi and the Pequi and jojoba oils that help add moisture and nourishment. The directions say to apply evenly through dry hair and style as desired. So I think I've mentioned this already yesterday, but just seconds away for you, or minutes away for you rather, that the first time I applied this, I didn't read the directions and I applied it how I normally would after I did my cream, my gel, and my mousse, or foam in this case. And my hair was pretty moisturized. It was kind of actually weighed down. It didn't feel super producty once it was dry, but it was just weighed down. So I have, like, my hair doesn't feel dry. My hair feels very soft again. Very, very soft. But it doesn't feel dry really. So I don't really need any added moisture necessarily, but we're going to see what this gets us. I'm going to first apply it right side up, some of it, and then we'll apply some of it maybe upside down. So I just went in with 2 pumps right now. It's a typical foam. Very watery. I'm just going to kind of get in this area, and it does have that very strong scent. I'm smelling the scents today, folks. I don't really care for it either. Some people like this scent, I'm sure, but it's just not my jam. Okay, I'm going to go in with another pump, and I'm just going to kind of gently caress this on the outer part. And I think at this point I'm going to flip upside down and apply my last pump. Just going to kind of lightly scrunch, but not too much. Fluffing up the roots a little bit. All right, I think I'm going to diffuse this just to make it a little bit faster. Normally I probably just let it air dry, but for the sake of this video and I have places to be, we are going to diffuse this, see if it did any good, and go from there. Okay, that didn't take long to diffuse. My hair really wasn't that wet, just a little dampened from the product. I don't know. Do you guys notice any difference? I might feel a slight bit more hold where the product was, but not really much. Let me show you the back here. I don't know if that looked any different for you guys. I'm trying right now to get like my normal part, how I would do that, see if that looks any different. I still feel like this looks stretched out, and it just looks like the frizz is, it's not defined really. I don't think the foam helped define anything up here at least. I still see some like angry frizz, and then I see some a little bit more calmed down frizz, but it's just, it didn't really bring back the curl. And I'll be the first to admit my refreshing technique is not the best. I don't practice with it really, and therefore it's not getting any better if I don't practice with it really. I still just feel like this whole top section is just kind of like matted. Not really matted, but it looks kind of like a bird's nest in my opinion. So I think what I am going to do is I am just going to kind of divide my hair down the middle here. And I'm just going to kind of clip these side pieces up here and just kind of wear it like that for today. I could pull it up. I'm tempted to, but I think if I clip this back, it'll still look pretty good. And I'm probably going to add some hairspray. So that's my kind of refresh, is hairspray. But anyways, I do want to just also mention, I forgot to do this on day one, but there is glycerin in some of these products. I think, let's see, I know glycerin is second ingredient in the cream, it's second ingredient in the foam, but on the gel it's quite a bit lower on the list. Like it's more than halfway down. It's on the bottom third of the list of ingredients, but they do have, let's see, polyquaternium 11 as the third ingredient for the gel. So if that's helpful to know, I know some people are very sensitive to glycerin or very cautious about when and where they use it and everything like that. So, all right, this is pretty much is wrapping up my review on Paul Mitchell's Lavender Mint line, kind of like the curly line as far as I'm aware of. And so let me know what you thought of this in the comments down below. Have you tried this? Do you like any of the Paul Mitchell products or use them regularly? For a long time in the past, I used their super skinny serum. I think that's what it's called, when I would straighten my hair. And I didn't have the best results with it last time. I don't know if mine is just like an old bottle, or like I said, I don't know what went wrong with straightening my hair the last time, but we'll try it again here in the near future. I don't know if it'll be for camera or not. But yes, so my thoughts on these products, let's just wrap this up. My thoughts on these products are that I like the shampoo. Conditioner's pretty good. I'm not as excited about that. It gives great slip for detangling. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the conditioner's pretty good. The cream I'm not super wild about because I just feel like it doesn't normally clump my curls like this. I feel like I have to really work to get my curls to clump. And then the gel, it's a very lightweight gel. Apparently she holds a little better than I had anticipated. If you like that sort of thing, this might be something for you. This foam refresh, I could easily do without, because like I said, refreshing really isn't my game or my thing to do. And I don't feel like it made any dramatic improvement. It just was another step that I feel like I could have gotten as good of results or better with hairspray. So that's my overall thoughts. Like I said, let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. And until I see you again next week, have a great day. Bye.